Y'all, what's mudding here? So I was sitting around thinking the other day, and I was like, you know what makes trash Hondas look cool? Front racks. Well, we have our front rack right here, and I'm fixing to weld this in a minute, probably tomorrow, but I don't know. I know I stalled too much, but I started thinking about racks, and I was like, racks. What are racks? You know, like, what do they do? Like, they help you. Like, you can put stuff on your back rack, so not mine, because it's a little crickety. But you can put stuff on them. And yeah, sometimes you like scratch them up and you break your whatever this was in the back, or just take it off. You know, like you mess them up sometimes, like this, and like that, and that, and the bolt under there. And I was thinking, what could I do to make these more sturdy and look cool? So I remember I wanted to do this with the skid plate. The skid plate goes right here, it mounts up right here. And I was thinking, you know, who likes this stupid, cheap, not even thick aluminum plate that don't even stop sticks? Nobody wants that. So I started thinking, I was like, you know, I could just get some steel plate and just stack it all the way down. But that's too heavy. No one wants me that. But they sell like chimney grates at Lowe's, I'm pretty sure. Not really sure, but they sell grates, like graded material, like the front racks and back racks and racks are made out of. So I've seen this on plenty of Hondas. You take the grate stuff and you just weld it on, you make it look pretty. But I was like, I don't have headlights either, so I could do the grates all the way across there and make it look even cooler. But then I started thinking, I was like, you know, they didn't really think when they made these old racks on the old Hondas, because on the new Hondas, they have the webbing material right there, which you can mount ammo boxes, speakers, light bars, snorkel mounts, vent line plates, anything pretty much. But I was like, but you know what, you can mount stuff on graded material. So if I just took the grading stuff, and I just covered it with that, cut it out, make it fit the racks, it would look good. The only problems I had is I don't think I could fit the dips and stuff with them. Unless I bent it over, which that probably do trick. But I started thinking about that, and I was like, I'm sure people do this. They custom make stuff like that. But I could make skid plates for the swing arm. I could make skid plates for the axles, or the arms in the front. I could make graded axle covers and stuff. I was like, I could literally make all this stuff. I just don't have the gate. Not gate. I could make the floorboards. I've seen that before. And this is like not a new idea. But then I was like, man, I want to do this to this Honda, make it look nice. But then I was like, if I do that, I'm going to want to keep it. Which I do want to keep it, but it's not, I mean, I don't care. Like, I could ride a Can-Am with no racks. I could ride a Honda with no racks. But internally, they're both messed up. That's why I don't want them. But if I get like a new engine or a better gear reduction, then I could just keep this four-wheeler. I mean, I don't need a new engine. I just need the top end rebuild, and then I have to take it somewhere to get it all sealed up. But like, I could do that, and then I'm not wasting $6,000 to $7,000 on a brand new four-wheeler, but I can just make this one look good. But I mean, like, it is all old. It probably needs every part on here replaced. But I mean, I don't have to do all that. I mean, literally, I can make it look really, really good. And I was thinking, what if I did it with a Can-Am? Well, what if I did that to the Can-Am? Well, I wouldn't do that because, I mean, they're actually good on it. I mean, I'd bend them out, probably get new racks. And it still has its headlights, so I wouldn't grade it unless I had LED cubes in there. Because that would look good. And it would protect right here and right here. in case a stick came and just through my radiator. But yeah, I mean, that was a pretty nice idea, you got to admit. But I'm gonna weld that. What else did I do within like the 5 minutes I was out here? My table's too junky. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, it's on the floor. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. So this is stuck on here. I've tried everything to get it out. I tried heating it up and breaking the bolts. Couldn't do it. I tried grinding them off, and I probably could do that, but it takes too long. So I'm gonna take the torch over there. I'm gonna torch it off. But yeah, so I gotta get this off. I gotta grind it down. I grind it, just get all the paint off, paint it, and then piece it back to the other piece, which is somewhere on this table, which I also have to find. And then paint those. Those are my winch plates. And the rollers, or the thing for the rollers, that thing, I have a different one that's not all bent up. I just grinded that one. I'm gonna sand it because I can't get the curves and stuff with the whatchamacallit, whatever else. I'm just gonna paint over, and then I'm gonna do that so it looks good. Again, I'm gonna do all this. I would really like to take this thing down to the frame and, you know, blast everything and make it look nice, but like, why would I do that when it's just gonna get nasty and rusty in a few years? So I'd rather just paint everything that you can see a different color. Like this right here, I'd paint this a different color. I mean, I'm probably not, just because, but I could. I don't even know how to take that off. It's probably, it's just a bolt right there and a bolt right there. But I mean, legitimately, I could make this thing look really nice if I really, really had the money and really, really wanted to. In which I really do want to, but it's nothing that I can like make happen, because I literally, I've bought like so much stuff between like four-wheelers and like my personal life stuff that like I only have like $200 left. And that's not much, because when you're buying all this stuff for a four-wheeler, it really does add up. Or for anything, if you're buying something for anything, it keeps adding up and it really gets to you. But that was my idea on the racks. Hopefully, if you didn't know and I gave you an idea, do it. I mean, I'd like to see how it looks. I'll probably watch some YouTube videos if people have done it, to be honest. Which they probably, I've seen it. There was a 300 on Facebook Marketplace that had the chimney grate racks. They weren't like graded on this, but like the skid plates and all under it were. I mean, that's cool. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. And yeah, I'd probably put an HMF on this thing too, just because I just don't like this one. Don't get me wrong, stock exhaust is good. A lot of people say that if you switch exhaust, like if you switch to an HMF and you don't tune it right, it doesn't idle underwater, or it doesn't idle correctly, or it shuts off. I was actually gonna get an HMF, and when I told my dad about it, I was like, I kind of want to get an HMF. And he was like, oh, that's nice. I was like, can I make it louder? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, but I don't want it to like shut off, because it's not like the right tuning or anything, or like go underwater and it shut off. And he was like, oh, an exhaust is an exhaust. It don't matter. All it does is make it louder. He's like, it ain't gonna harm it as long as it's the same length and you cook it up right, it's fine. I was like, okay. He's like, if you want to leave stock exhaust, we can just take the baffles out and everything and cut it off. And he was like, straight pipe it. And I was like, okay. I wouldn't do that, because I just don't like the sound of it. Because it's so deep and like, wah, 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 wah. I just don't like that. I like it like a tuned exhaust, like the big guns and all that. For the Can-Ams, they sound amazing. I've never seen a Honda with anything but like an old HMF. Or exhaust snorkel. Shout out to Landon. Alright guys, but that was my idea, so hope you guys liked it, and it's kind of a waste of time. This is also an update vid on everything. And see you guys in the next video of What's Mudding. Like and subscribe. If you have any comments about the racks or anything on my channel, just comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But I'll see you guys.